So the Gaza genocide has already definitively exposed a whole lot of people as the disgusting apologists for baby murder that they always have been. It's taken what was already quite obvious before for most of them and given us proof of it beyond any reasonable doubt. And one of these guys is LonerBox, the niche Vosh-adjacent, Zionist, pro-Israel propagandist YouTuber who liked to frame himself as some sort of pro-Palestinian advocate who just so happens to spend literally all of his time policing and attacking anyone else who is pro-Palestine. Essentially, he was the self-appointed controlled opposition. But even he is very bad at his job, quite clearly, because he let the mask slip once and for all in the absolute worst way possible, in that he is now openly denying the Gaza genocide and openly mocking it. Now, I'm sure that his idiotic fans are all ready to tell us how I'm just mischaracterizing things in bad faith, but you cannot mischaracterize this in bad faith, trust me. Here is a tweet that he posted yesterday. I believe it's still up on his Twitter account. You can go and confirm that it's real for yourself if you want. And as you can see, he said, "I haven't dodged anything," in response to someone saying that he was dodging actually talking about the genocide and whether he thinks it's a genocide or not. And he says, "I don't think the war is a genocide," outright. "I don't think the war is a genocide." And then of course he says, "And he'll argue that with you whenever you want." He won't. He won't. This guy is never going to elaborate on this because he absolutely knows that he would get creamed by a dozen different people for even trying. But there you go. He's at least finally outright making it clear that he is a pro-Israel propagandist who hates Palestinians and who sees them as less than human because he denies the Gaza genocide outright. I don't think the war is pretty much Netanyahu talking point, by the way. It's just the war. It's just the war. It's not a genocide, it's just a war. People are dying by accident or not dying at all. The exact same opinion as Benjamin Netanyahu, which I was talking about 2 years ago. I was pointing out that this was who he was. This was what he was saying 2 years ago. Maybe you should have listened to me earlier. But absolutely disgusting. And even more disgusting is that he is not just denying the genocide, he is mocking it. His reaction to seeing someone on Twitter expressing their righteous indignation against him for his genocide denial, this was his reaction: to mock them and mock any idea that Israel could possibly commit a genocide. Genocide, 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 genocide. It's so funny, isn't it? It's just so funny. You know, the mass murder of tens of thousands of babies. It's so funny. Why? Because they're Palestinian. This is the guy who tried to frame himself for years as the only reasoned advocate for the Palestinian people. And here he is denying and mocking their genocide. There is no doubt about it anymore. This is a pro-Israel Zionist propagandist, a disgusting piece of shit, and as per usual, the people who try to frame me as some sort of evil bad guy themselves always show their fucking ass in the end. Disgusting. This guy is a disgusting genocide-denying pig. And trust me, we are not going to forget this. It has been uploaded to the Genocide Accountability Archive, and there will be a day where people like this will have to face the music. They will have to face justice. You do not incite and deny genocide so brazenly like this. You do not see hundreds of thousands of images of injured and dead babies shown on your screen every single day, and then go on the internet and tell people that it's not happening, that it's not genocide, and get away with it.